Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lucky back with another one. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you three DC comics that you should be reading right now. And man, without further ado, let's jump right on in. Alrighty, and coming in at number 3, I have Superman by Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora. So this kicks off at issue 19, this new arc. The book's a ton of fun. You pretty much get right now is in Superman 19. Lois now has powers after absolute power. Because everybody's powers, some of people's powers got sent to the wrong people, and some people got powers that they never had. So with it, you kind of just jump right on in, and you get a glimpse to the future. And in the future, you have Superman and then the Time Trapper, and you're like, okay, who is this guy, right? And and then you get thrown into where we're at now, and Lois and Superman are, they're a team. It's Superwoman and Superman now. So it's awesome because you get this cool little like, oh my, like they go into the closet and then they both change because they're like, oh hey, how are you? But it's a great jumping on point for any new reader. It's 4 issues in right now. Great jumping on point for any new reader that wants to read DC Superman. But it's just badass. Doomsday comes back, and you're like, oh my god, Doomsday's back, and he looks amazing. Damn it, where his art. I'm biased because he is my favorite artist, but his art in this book is just phenomenal, man. And if you're like, oh, I want to read Superman, this is the one I would recommend because you get some flashbacks. Why? I mean, obviously everybody knows why Lois hates Doomsday so much because Doomsday killed Superman. So you good flashback page there. And with the Time Trapper, you get to learn a little bit of twist on who it is. They tell you at the end of the book. I'll show you the page, but I won't truly explain it. I mean, I guess I'll explain it. Time Trapper is Doomsday, but he's the Doomsday that if you kill him one more time, he'll be literally like, because he is immortal technically, but he'd pretty much become like a god if you kill him one more time. Because like in the very beginning, he tells Superman that they're gonna be the only two. Like I think in issue 20, I think maybe, but that he tells them like, "Hey, we're gonna be the only two people at the end of the universe, just me and you." Like, and I was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, that's my number 3 pick. I just want to explain it a little bit so you guys could get the premise of it. But yeah, that's my number 3 pick. Alrighty, and coming in at number 2. We have New Gods by Ron V and Evan Cagle, and then you have your guest artist for the first 4 pages of the books, and it changes every single issue. I made a whole breakdown video on this book because I love this book so much, and I think if you want to jump on to DC and you're like, ooh, I want to read a book that is about, like obscure characters that most people don't know about, this is a good book to jump onto. It also connects to the Absolute Universe. Spoiler alert: none of those books are on here. Um, I love the Absolute stuff. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think. I mean, it's a great jumping on point for anybody, but I personally feel like right now these are the 3 books for me that work the best. That I feel like any reader could read, and with New Gods, you get this phenomenal story and you get lore because Darkseid is gone. If you haven't checked out the video I made on New Gods, check it out because I go way more in depth on that video. But you get a whole bunch of lore, and then you get a new prophecy. The new prophecy is that there is a new god being born, and it is either going to be the destruction of all of the new gods, or it's going to be the new god's savior. So you have Metron gives Highfather prophecy. You see the new threats that are to come. It builds on it in issue 2. Orion's a key part because he's hunting down this new kid that is the prophecy, and he's been tasked to kill him. And Mr. Miracle has been tasked by Orion to try to escape him because he's the only Mr. Miracle is the only person to ever escape Orion. So it's a really fun concept. If you're like, oh, I want to read something new and something that I can jump onto right now, I don't have to know a ton about these characters. Jump on. because this is the perfect starting point for New Gods, because with the All In initiative, they've been restarting everything, and it's just phenomenal. It's one of my favorite books. I made an entire video just dedicated to it, so it's one of my favorite books for sure. But yeah, that is my number 2 pick. But it's a fun. Alrighty, and coming in at first place for me recommending you 3 DC books that you should read, I am going to say Green Lantern by Jeremy Adams and Exarminco, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know for sure. This book, since the first issue, I've always wanted to read Green Lantern. I have all the Jeff Johns omnibuses, but I haven't got to read it yet. And I saw Jeremy Adams on the book. This was my first like true Jeremy Adams book that I've read, and he's became my favorite writer because of it, or one of my favorite writers because of it. It's so much fun. So pretty much the premise of it is that Hal has no power ring. The emotional spectrum is very thrown off. You get Hal getting a flashback of him saving people, and the emotional spectrum is off because there's so many power batteries that have been getting destroyed. So then people don't have rings. Hal is he don't have no powers at all. And then he hears on the radio one night when he's looking at the stars, hears on the radio that there's something attack going on downtown. And he goes there, and there is this like robot there, and pretty much he kind of he has like green powers. I don't think it related to the Green Lantern ring. This is also from issue 1. It's on issue 19, like 19 now, maybe, or 18, 18 or 19, I think now. So it's been a long time since I've read it, but it's phenomenal. You get this character, and he has these green powers. I don't know if it's for like Green Lantern, but then that's how Hal gets his thing back, because he makes his ring out of pure willpower. And alrighty, Future Lucky here. What's up, guys? I'm in the middle of editing, and with the Green Lantern section where I said that he made his new suit completely out of willpower, I was kind of wrong in that sense. So I'm gonna correct myself. So pretty much what happens is that Steel Fury, this guy, he's not a robot either. He steals a Manhunter suit, and he doesn't know that it's Manhunter suit. But the Manhunter suit is manipulated by willpower. So with the willpower, Hal absorbs that, since he is pretty much the guy with willpower. You can't break his willpower. So that's how he gets his powers back. But yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that, and we're going to resume the video. He's bringing back the Green Lantern Corps. There's been so much crazy stuff happening in this book. This book I could not recommend enough to any new reader. Pick up the trade paperback. It collects the first 6 issues. I think volume 2 comes out later this year. But it's a fantastic read. I couldn't recommend it enough. If you love DC and you're like, "Oh, I want to read Green Lantern," I grew up as a John Stewart kid. So I don't really care for Hal too much, but in this one, I really start to love and enjoy Hal as a character, and he's a fantastic character. But yeah, that is my number 1 pick. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of the video. If you guys agree with the 3 books that you should be reading right now. The support you guys have been knocking out of the park, because I really appreciate you guys. We're at like 110 subscribers now when I'm recording this. I couldn't be more thankful. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if not, that's totally fine too, man. If you just enjoy the video, that's cool too. I mean, that's all I want. Let me know what I could do better too. I always appreciate the criticism you guys give me. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Peace.